All right, from my last video, we needed to finish this problem. So I had x plus 3 on top and x plus 4 on the side. If you're not sure how to fill in the box, you need to watch my video from last week. So please go and find that. But anywho, I'm going to formulate my answer. I had x plus 3 on top, and I had x plus 4 on the side. So remember, I need to put those in my parentheses. And then pay attention to this part. I had this 2 outside these parentheses, the number I divided everything by, and that didn't go anywhere. So that needs to be shown in my answer. So my answer is this. Everything is the same except for the first few steps and the last few steps. Alrighty, let's do another one. This problem, not everything is positive in this problem. So let's do it. First thing I'm going to realize is I have a number in front of this x squared. So I'm going to try to get rid of it by dividing each term by the number in front of that x squared, which is 3. So I'm going to divide each term by that number. Remember, that's got to be on the outside of my parentheses. I'm going to put parentheses and then the number I divided everything by on the outside. And on the inside of these parentheses, I'm going to put my answers that I got. So those 3's cancel. So I'm left with x squared. 12x divided by 3. If you ask your calculator what 12 divided by 3 is, you'll get 4x plus 4x because that's positive. And then I have negative 15 divided by 3. Negative 15 divided by 3 in your calculator, you'll get negative 5. All right, so remember that goes inside parentheses, and on the outside of my parentheses goes the number that I divided everything by. Now I go and factor what's in the parentheses, and I factor it normally. This part's not new. You should know how to factor what's in the parentheses. So I'm going to make my factor box. I have my first term in my first box, my last term in my last box, and I want to go find the 2 numbers that multiply to get negative 5 and add to be positive 4x. Alrighty, so remember, I'm going to go use my factor chart, and the factors of negative 5 are the same factors of positive 5, maybe just different signs. So I want to go find 5 on my factor sheet. Go find 5. So I like 5 because 5 only gives me 1 and 5. So I know that that's my only option. So I need to use the numbers 1 and 5. And I'm not sure which ones though, because I know you're like, Miss Bishop, 1 plus 5 will give me 6, but I want 4. I want to somehow get 4. So remember, since everything is not positive, I have a negative 5 here. I need to try my 4 different situations. So my 4 situations, remember, is I have my 2 numbers and I add them, and they're both positive. I have both numbers that are negative and I add them. I have 1 positive and 1 negative number, and I'm adding them. Remember, I add every time. And then I have the switch. To this 1 is positive and this negative 5 is negative. Then I'm going to do this 1 negative and this 5 positive. So those are my 4 different situations. Alrighty, and then I need to answer these questions. I need to have my calculator out, and I need to do negative 1 plus negative 5. Well, that's negative 6. Again, my eye's on the prize. I want 4x, so that's not going to help. This one's not going to help. 1 plus negative 5 is negative 4. Again, you should be checking in your calculator. That's not going to work. I really hope that this one works because it's my last option, but let's check. Negative 1 plus 5 in my calculator is 4. So that's going to work. And I had a negative 1 and a positive 5. So negative 1x and a positive 5x will give me 4x. And those are the numbers that are going to go in my box. So negative 1x and positive 5x. And I just need to fill out the outside of the box. This part is not new. So I'm going to have an x here and an x here. I'm going to have a negative 1 here. That'll get me negative 1x. I'm going to have a 5 here. So my answer is going to be in the form of x minus 1, x plus 5. Okay, remember that's not new. If you're not sure, you need to go rewatch the other video from Target C Day 1. And then, but remember, this 3 didn't go anywhere. So I need that 3 to show in my answer. It didn't go anywhere. I need to show somehow that I divided everything by 3. So that is my answer. I'm going to post the note